What's good, YouTube? Nick Strength, representing Pump Chasers. No, but seriously, guys, Chris Jones from Pump Chasers, formerly Physiques of Greatness, recently competed in his first natural bodybuilding show and won. Now, a lot of people were messaging me asking me to give my opinion on how I think Chris looked, so I wanted to do a video on Chris's competition here. Now, I know his competition was a couple weeks ago now, but I didn't want to take away from his vlogs because I knew he was going to be doing a whole lot of vlogs on the competition. So I didn't want to take away any of the views from his vlogs. So I wanted to wait a couple weeks before I gave, kind of my analysis here. So Chris is a guy that I followed since the very beginning. Back in like 2011, I think was the first time I followed Chris's channel. And I watch very few, and I mean very, very few bodybuilding or fitness channels. But when I got started watching bodybuilding videos on YouTube, the first couple channels I watched were Tiger Fitness, Physiques of Greatness, and the Hodge twins, I believe. Now, I remember back in the day when Chris Jones and Matt Ogus were supposed to do a show competing against each other. So that's how long I've been watching these channels. And that was probably like 2012, 2013 maybe. So let's get to the show here. So Chris did a natural bodybuilding show in Texas, where I think Chris looked phenomenal. Now, he did make a point to mention in his vlog that some of the competitors weren't really up to the same caliber as Chris was. And for that reason, he wanted to do another show and maybe have some better competition or a more competitive show. And I totally understand that because natural bodybuilding is really a case of, very few guys show up to a show and it's really hard to know what to expect a lot of times. When I did my first bodybuilding show, there was like 5 bodybuilders total in all the divisions. And in my division, there was 1, and that was me. So it's basically you show up and you get a trophy type of thing. So that's generally how natural bodybuilding goes. Not a lot of people want to take that drug test. Not a lot of people want to take that polygraph test because a lot of guys are taking shit. So natural bodybuilding showing a drug test or failing a polygraph test and being exposed when he's never had to do a bodybuilding show before, I think it would be way too big of a risk for him to even do one if he wasn't really natural. If he wasn't really natural, I think he wouldn't have done a natural show. Also worth considering, Chris Jones, he's in his 30s. He's been doing this 15, 20 years of bodybuilding. He weighed 170 something on stage. 15 to 20 years of natural bodybuilding, weighing 170 on a natural bodybuilding stage. I think that is 100% obtainable. And if it's not, what are we doing, being natural bodybuilders? If you can't weigh 170 on stage after 20 years of training, what's the point? So I believe Chris. I think he looked phenomenal at this show, and I really look forward to following his journey to trying to get a pro card in natural bodybuilding. He said he's going to pursue competing as a natural and trying to get that natural pro card. So I really look forward to following that journey. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.